Welcome to another edition of Dogus 30. I am your host, Emmanuel Ufio. The Alcorn State University marching band, Sound of Dynamas, hosted a battle to make up for the football season and to highlight the upcoming graduating seniors. Follow me as I tell you more about it. I'm here at the Spain Kasim Stadium of Alcorn State University, where the band is having a virtual competition. This is the second of the week, the first one being yesterday. And I'm going to speak now with the leaders of the band who are going to tell us about the expectations for this performance and how it has been this semester, which has been affected by the COVID.
I'm a part of the Alcorn State University Sounds of Dynamite marching band. I'm currently the cymbal section leader. I've been section leader for 2 years now. I'm also a senior at Alcorn State University. Due to COVID, our season has been canceled. And it's really unfortunate, not only for our seniors, but also for our freshmen because they don't have the experience or getting the feel of a full season with the football team and watching our great program all around, as long as with the football team and the band as well. And also, so we're out here, so we're going to have a virtual battle to somewhat make up for that, to bring together everyone. So the virtual battle consists of them recording us on 10 songs, and they're going to pair us on YouTube with the band, whomever it may be. But we're hoping to come out on top. We practice really hard, we grinded really hard, early mornings, no sleep, so yeah, man, go Braves.
It was a sunny day with lots of emotions and happiness, especially among the graduating seniors who shared lasting memories with each other. The virtual battle, which went on for 3 hours, was very eventful, and before the battle, I was able to speak to the captain of the Golden Girls, who talked to me about the expectations for that day.
My major is criminal justice. I'm from Vicksburg, Mississippi. And about the season being canceled, I'm really sad about it because I really think we all needed it, give us a chance to grow. But for today, I expect for us to give exactly what we would give at any other game, if not 10 times more. And I'm excited.
Expectations are high, the graduating seniors are happy, and this is Emmanuel Ufio reporting for Dogus 30. Welcome back to Dogus 30. The Alcorn State University campus is known for its beautiful giant trees and for the upkeep of its landscape. Deja Harris takes us along as she explores the campus and finds out just what it takes to keep the campus looking great.
Alcorn is home to great landscaping. The school works hard to make sure that the grass is cut and the flowers bloom. Alcorn is also home to many animals, so the maintenance is not only important for the school, but the animals. The trail is a nice place to take a stroll during the day when the sun is out. I spoke with Raquel Dotson, and he explained a little bit about the upkeep of the landscaping.
I'm a landscaper at Alcorn State University. Landscaping out here, it entitled a whole lot of care, from weed eating, poisoning, edging, trimming, when it comes to landscaping.
So is it a really hard task for you all to keep up the landscaping here?
Yeah, it takes sometimes because of low staff.
Even though they are short-staffed, they still try to maintain what they can. For the most part, they have done well with who they have. It is really hard to say that Alcorn does not regularly cut the grass. Alcorn is really known for the way that they maintain the landscaping. There are plenty of places to enjoy the outdoors, especially by the lake. When it's a nice day outside, students enjoy sitting by the lake and catching a breeze. After a long week of work, Alcorn has such a beautiful campus that it's easy to find a nice place to sit and relax after a long week of work. I'm out here on this beautiful day looking at some of the landscaping out here. It is windy, but it's a nice day to be outside and enjoying the landscape here at Alcorn State University. I am Deja Harris, and this is Dogus 30.
The Mass Communication Department has been the go-to stop for all Alcorn media output. Ivan Walker walks us through what the department is about and what you can expect as a student.
Alcorn State University Mass Comm Department is one of the most hands-on majors at the university. The mission of the Mass Comm Department is to help students appreciate, understand, and interpret the human experience as it is expressed through written and spoken word. The Mass Comm Department tries its best to prepare students to become successful media practitioners and to foster the students' critical thinking skills. The Mass Communication Department achieves these goals by teaching students correct formats, critical writing assignments, and providing valuable experience.
My name is Ariana Forby. I'm a junior, and the Mass Comm department has helped me by stressing how important it is to be able to talk in front of a group of people. When I first came to Alcorn, I was very shy, and I was in my own shell. But being in the Mass Comm department, I've worked with different people to where I have a better understanding how to talk in front of many people.
The department provides students with the equipment they will need to be successful in the field at the university and to have knowledge to go beyond. Mass communication majors make sure that they get everything they need, but most of all, they have fun.
My name is Joshua Harvey. I'm a junior mass communications major, and the most fun I've had in mass communications would be working in television production, because going from the camera setup to the lighting setup, working in the big green room, being able to play around with all the effects and things, that's really fun to me, and that's actually a part of my career.
To all seniors in high school right now, if you love writing, love to talk, valuable experience in front and behind the camera, Mass Communication Department at Alcorn State University is the place for you. This is Ivan Walker, Douglas 30.
After the break, reporter Jasmine Stevenson will be taking you inside the campus infirmary and tell you more about the COVID-19 vaccine.
You want some of this before I finish it off?
No, Ariel, and you shouldn't be drinking. You're about to drive.
Girl, I do this all the time. It's okay.
We could get into a car accident.
I've never been in a car accident before, so I think I'm going to be fine.
Okay, well, you can risk your life. I'm not.
Every 30 minutes, someone is killed in an alcohol-related crash.
The penalty for drinking and driving may be losing the privilege to drive for at least a year.
Call a cab. If the destination is near, walk home. Have a designated driver, and before you drink, give him the keys.
Don't drink and drive.
Why would you bully me?
Why would you bully me?
Why would you bully me?
Because it makes you feel cool? Because I'm different?
Do I touch a nerve?
Does making me feel bad make you feel good?
Why?
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 Bullying hurts. Bullying abuses. Bullying kills. Why would you bully me?
When someone gets a COVID-19 vaccine, it tells their cells to pretend to look like COVID-19. And because their body thinks they're sick with COVID-19, their natural defenses start preparing antibodies to fight the virus, even though they aren't sick and don't have the virus and won't attack their cells that are pretending. Now with their body prepared with antibodies, the real COVID-19 virus can't make them sick. So, get your vaccine when it becomes available, so your body is protected. A message from Cincinnati Children's.
As of early March, Alcorn State University partnered with Mississippi Department of Health to provide all students, faculty, and staff with the COVID-19 vaccine. Jasmine Stevenson tells us more about it.
Alcorn State University, the infirmary located in Rowan Hall, is administering the Johnson & Johnson form of the COVID-19 vaccine. Nurse practitioner Nia Day tells us more about it. As of March 10th, Alcorn State partnered with the Mississippi State Department to offer and administer one of the COVID-19 vaccinations to current students, faculty, and staff. Mrs. Day explained how the community of Alcorn's campus will benefit if individuals decide to receive the vaccine.
The vaccine will help campus life in the fact that it will help if someone is coming in contact with someone who has COVID-19. Their symptoms will be less severe. The chances of hospitalization is almost zero, and they will have a better quality of life.
Despite concerns of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine not being as effective as the Moderna, they assured that both are just as equally effective in fighting off the virus.
Any of the vaccines are safe to take and have a good efficacy rate. The Moderna and Pfizer are taking 2 doses, and the Johnson & Johnson is only 1 dose. But due to scientific makeup of the 2 different types of doses, they are spaced differently apart. Each one is effective, and we would encourage anyone to get whichever vaccine is available.
Caitlin Jackson shared how she felt about the vaccination being offered on campus.
Vaccine, and I like that it's on campus and it aids students who cannot go off campus to get the vaccine.
At all times, even after receiving the COVID vaccine, you still want to be vigilant in protecting yourself as well as others. We do encourage everyone to get the vaccine that we have here at Johnson & Johnson. At the current time, we're doing those vaccines, and as of now, we have given 175 shots, so we have 25 left.
Interested in receiving the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccination, please complete the registration questionnaire on www.alcorn.edu/campusvaccine. This is Jasmine Stevenson reporting for Dogus 30.
During the month of March, Women's History is celebrated to honor those who have opened doors and paved the way for the future of women reporter. Anisha Jackson sat down with the president of Alcorn State University, Dr. Felicia Nave, to tell us how she's paving the way for women.
This is Anisha Jackson reporting for Dogus 30. As you may know, Women's History Month is celebrated throughout the month of March to honor the contributions of trailblazing women across the nation. At Alcorn State University, Dr. Felicia M. Nave became the first female president. I stopped by her office as she shares insight and her reactions when she heard the news that she would become the first female president at Alcorn State University.
So my first reaction was I was very overwhelmed. But definitely surprised, elated, and humbled by the opportunity and that the board and the commissioner and the committee in general, thought enough of me, my experiences, what I've been able to accomplish, that I would be the right person in this moment to lead my alma mater, Alcorn State University.
On April 24, 2019, the Institution of Higher Learning announced Dr. Felicia M. Nave as Alcorn's 20th president. Dr. Nave is a Prentice, Mississippi native who earned a bachelor's degree in chemistry from Alcorn in 1996. She thoroughly explains the highlight of her presidential career thus far as interacting with students and providing access so they can be the best version of themselves.
So I've been inspired by women since birth. I'm very respectful and cognizant of the role my grandmother played in my life. So my mom and my aunts are also individuals who are extremely important to me and who I aspire to be. And as I've moved into my professional career, at the time when I became an assistant professor, there were only 3 other African American women who were in higher ed. And I knew all 3 of them, Christine Grant, Gilda Barbarino, and Tanya Peoples. And they were very, very insightful and very, very much willing to share with me what their experiences have been, and to support my success moving through. And so I've been very fortunate to come across a number of women who have helped shape me, helped support me, and women who stood in the gap to push me forward even when I didn't know that they were doing those things on my behalf. I think it's important to acknowledge and highlight women during Women's History Month and throughout the year. If we look at our history in general, women have not always been acknowledged, and even still, there are a number of ceilings, doors that are shut, and barriers that stand in the way for what they're trying to accomplish. But in including women in the conversation and including women in leadership positions, we actually do a better job of enriching the world and coming up with ideas to solve problems and solutions. And so it's important to me that as a woman, that we highlight and recognize the contributions other women have made, how they've made a difference. And it's also important because I have a daughter, and I think about and look toward her future and what that looks like, and that she recognizes and understands the contributions that others before her have made and how that will help her in attaining whatever her goals are in life.
As the inauguration of the 20th president is quickly approaching, Dr. Nave shares what she is most looking forward to at the celebration.
I'm looking forward to seeing the people, but I'm also looking forward to seeing the elation and the gratitude in faces of my kids, of my husband, and of my family, who without a doubt have never wavered but been by my side to get where we are.
Dr. Nave is challenging all young female leaders to be bold, be brave, and be unafraid to challenge the status quo.
This is Anisha Jackson reported for Dogus 30.
We will be back for more Dogus 30 after the break.
Mental health and learning disorders don't discriminate. 17 million children and adolescents in the United States live with disorders like anxiety, depression, ADHD, and dyslexia. Less than half get the help they need to thrive. Help the Child Mind Institute change these children's lives. Visit childmind.org.
Every day we take steps to keep the people we love safe, but some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs that can cause Lyme disease and Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Mice searching for sources of food can spread bacteria and disease. Mosquitoes breed in standing water and can transmit illnesses like West Nile virus and Zika virus. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home and can leave behind allergens that trigger asthma attacks. Stinging insects attack in defense of their nests and send more than 500,000 people to the emergency room every year. Household pests are a threat to our health. Learn what you can do to protect your family at pestworld.org.
The restriction on how black women and men are able to wear their natural hair has been a highlighted issue in the past. Reporter Heta Al-Megdad explains to us how the discrimination of natural hair is still present in the workplace today.
Straight hair that is black, blonde, red, or brown is the only type of hair texture and color that can be accepted into the workplace. For both men and women, black hair has been policed and disapproved in the workplace. However, in 2016, it was illegal to discriminate against employees with dreadlocks by the federal court. In the same year, young girls wearing afros was expelled from their school, and multiple cases of black women being fired because of their kinky, curly natural hair, and not on their working quality. As the push for curly, kinky hair texture continues, what must it take for ethnic differences to be accepted into workplace and schools? I asked a few students on the campus of Alcorn State University their opinions on discrimination of natural hair in the workplace.
I love my natural hair, so
if my natural hair was not even accepted in the workplace, I honestly wouldn't know what I would do. Natural hair is like the epitome of a black woman. It's our natural hair, and a lot of women are starting to go natural and doing the big chop. And so, of course, over the time and over years, your hair is going to grow. And I feel like you can make it, professional. I wear a puff all the time, and I always get compliments of your hair is gorgeous, your hair is gorgeous. I never looked at somebody and said, oh, your hair is not good. I mean, natural hair is natural hair. It's your natural curl. It's a natural pattern. So for it to not be accepted into a workplace is very discouraging to someone trying to work. And I don't want anybody to tell me what to do with my hair. I don't tell anybody else what to do with their hair. So why should somebody tell me what to do with mine? I feel like that's another controlling aspect people try to have, but that's something you just cannot control. Everybody's hair grows differently, and my hair grows this way, I'm going to flaunt it. So
I don't feel that it's fair that it's not accepted into the workplace, because natural hair is just as beautiful as relaxed hair, and we shouldn't be judged because we have natural hair, because our natural hair is beautiful, period.
Laura Reed gives her insight on how women should be treated in the workplace.
I think women with natural hair should be treated just like any other person in the workplace, because just because they have natural hair doesn't mean they can't get the job done.
July of 2019 is marked as a stepping stone for black hair acceptance in the workplace, where California became the first state to implement the Crown, Create a Respectful and Open Workplace for Natural Hair Act that bans any discrimination based on natural hairstyles. But there is still much more work to do for black women hairstyles to be more accepted in different areas. This has been Heather Almagdad reporting for Dogus 30.
Morgan Bridgman takes us into the life of a residential assistant and explains their duties on Alcorn State University campus.
Here at Alcorn State University, students are housed into different dorms for their stay and pleasures. With so many students in one dorm, the university has hired resident assistants or RAs to help keep dorm life organized. These RAs are here to be first responders to students and to overall help dorm life be better.
No matter what dorm you are assigned to as an RA here at Alcorn State University, the job is never easy. At the basis, a RA is the mother or the father of their dorm. They monitor their assigned floor/building in order to keep students safe. They also act as a liaison between Alcorn staff and students, since staff cannot always be with and monitor students 24/7. I spoke with Honors Third Floor Left Wing RA Deja Montgomery to learn more about other things she has to do with her position as an RA.
Everyday duties include doing rounds in the hallways, making sure nobody's fighting or nobody's hurt, unpropping the side doors. We have desk duty to, monitor who comes in and out of the building, making sure everybody has their gold cards, making sure everybody has their mask on, and that everybody's just safe, really. And then we have phone duty, which is like basically for a night or the weekend, you're the manager of the whole building. So if anything on campus happens, then they'll call you and you will have to go deal with the situation.
I also talked with first-time RA of Robinson Hall second floor, Jayla Fogg, about if she would recommend the job to anyone else.
To be mentally prepared as a student to be RA, and I know a lot of people who weren't mentally prepared, and you can tell, being a leader, basically, you have to be a leader to be a RA, and if you're not mentally prepared at that stage of college yet to be a RA, then no. But of course, being an RA is very challenging, so I actually would, because it's a growing experience that I think at one point in your college experience you have to go through, so I would.
On Wednesday, March 24th at 6 p.m., Resident Life hosted a Resident Assistant Interest Social for those who are interested in becoming RAs in the Fall 2021 semester. The official application for the Fall 2021 semester opens March 25th through April 9th.
For Dogus 30, this is Morgan Bridgman.
We'll be back after the break.
Every day we take steps to keep the people we love safe. But some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs that can cause Lyme disease and Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Mice searching for sources of food can spread bacteria and disease. Mosquitoes breed in standing water, and can transmit illnesses like West Nile virus and Zika virus. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home and can leave behind allergens that trigger asthma attacks. Stinging insects attack in defense of their nests and send more than 500,000 people to the emergency room every year. Household pests are a threat to our health. Learn what you can do to protect your family at pestworld.org.
If you think dangerous blood clots can't happen to you, think again. Up to 900,000 men, women, and children are affected by blood clots each year, and about 100,000 die from them. Blood clots don't discriminate. You or a loved one could be at risk right now. The good news is blood clots can be prevented. Knowing the risks and symptoms are key. Major risks for blood clots include a family or personal history of blood clots, a recent hospitalization or surgery, pregnancy and cancer and its treatments. Symptoms of a blood clot in the legs or arms can include pain, swelling, and skin that is warm to the touch, red or discolored. Symptoms of blood clots in the lungs include difficulty breathing, chest pain that worsens with a deep breath, or a cough, coughing up blood, and a faster than normal or irregular heartbeat. Speak with a doctor about your risk for blood clots and seek medical attention if you have any symptoms. On average, one person in the United States dies of a blood clot every 6 minutes. Don't let that be you or someone you know. Stop the clot. Spread the word. Learn more at stoptheclot.org/spread-the-word.
As an Olympic athlete, I prepare for everything. So when I became pregnant, I thought I was ready. But at 32 weeks, I was diagnosed with severe preeclampsia and had an emergency C-section. Looking back, had I known the warning signs, I would have talked to my doctor sooner. Too many women die of pregnancy-related complications, and most are preventable. If you or someone you know is pregnant or recently had a baby, learn the warning signs. It could help save her life. Hear her.
Thank you for joining us on this edition of Dogus 30. To stay up to date on the latest issues on campus, check out the Alcorn State Campus Chronicle on its website, alcorncampuschronicle.com. See you next time.